Sarcosuchus, known as supercroc, was a giant prehistoric crocodile. Cryolophosaurus, or frozen crested lizard, was discovered in Antarctica. Pteranodon had a wingspan of up to 33 feet and a toothless beak. Titanosaurs included some of the largest land animals. Baryonyx had a large claw on its thumb and likely ate fish. Camarasaurus was a large, long-necked dinosaur with a distinctive arched skull. Euoplocephalus was a heavily armored dinosaur with a club-like tail. Mamenchisaurus had one of the longest necks of any dinosaur, with up to 19 vertebrae. Ornitholestes was a small, agile predator from the late Jurassic period. Plateosaurus was one of the earliest sauropodomorphs from the late Triassic. Stygimoloch had a spiked, dome-shaped skull and may be a juvenile Pachycephalosaurus. Theropoda includes all carnivorous dinosaurs, such as T-Rex and Velociraptor. Hadrosauridae, or duck-billed dinosaurs, were common herbivores in the Cretaceous period. Carcharodontosaurus was a giant carnivorous dinosaur with shark-like teeth. Gorgosaurus was a close relative of T-Rex, living in North America. Sinornithosaurus was a feathered dinosaur closely related to birds. Acrocanthosaurus had a distinctive sail-like ridge along its back. Amargasaurus had 2 rows of spines along its neck and back. Argentinosaurus is one of the largest known dinosaurs, weighing up to 100 tons. Barosaurus had a long neck and tail, similar to Diplodocus. Chasmosaurus had a large frill with openings and lived in North America. Dracorex had a dragon-like appearance with a spiked skull. Eoraptor is one of the earliest known dinosaurs from the late Triassic period. Fukuisaurus was a herbivorous dinosaur found in Japan. Gastonia was a heavily armored dinosaur with a broad, flat body. Herrerasaurus was an early theropod from the Triassic period. Incisivosaurus had large, rodent-like front teeth. Jobaria was a sauropod from the Middle Jurassic period in Africa. Critosaurus had a distinctive hooked nose and lived in the late Cretaceous. Lambeosaurus had a hollow crest on its head, likely used for vocalization. Massospondylus was an early sauropodomorph with a long neck and tail. Nodosaurus was heavily armored with bony plates covering its body. Othniellosaurus was a small, agile herbivore named after Othniel Charles Marsh. Procompsognathus was a small, bipedal dinosaur from the late Triassic. Rheogosaurus was a large, early sauropodomorph from Argentina. Shunosaurus had a club-like tail and lived in China during the Middle Jurassic. Tarchia was a heavily armored ankylosaurid from Mongolia. Udenoceratops was a large ceratopsian with a beak-like mouth. Volcanodon was an early sauropod from the early Jurassic period. Xenotarsosaurus was a theropod from the late Cretaceous period in Argentina. Yinlong was a small ceratopsian from the late Jurassic period in China. Zuniceratops was an early ceratopsian from North America. Alamosaurus was a giant sauropod from the late Cretaceous period. Brachytrachelopan was a short-necked sauropod from Argentina. Camptosaurus was a herbivorous dinosaur from the late Jurassic period. Daspletosaurus was a close relative of T-Rex, living earlier in the Cretaceous period. Dromaeosaurus was a small, agile predator with a sickle-shaped claw. Edmontosaurus was a large duck-billed dinosaur from North America. Fucaraptor was a small theropod dinosaur found in Japan. Gallimimus was a fast ostrich-like dinosaur. Hesperornis was a flightless bird-like dinosaur that lived in the water. Iguanocolossus was a large, iguana-like dinosaur from the Cretaceous period. Giravenator was a small theropod from the late Jurassic period. Kentrosaurus had spikes along its back and tail,